So we'll give you some VC if you can answer this question correctly, including this year, who has been traded the most in NBA history?
Was it Jim Jackson, Chucky Brown, Joe Smith, or Trevor Ariza? Hey Alexis, Ariza brought the Lakers a title in 2009. I'll never forget it.
Yeah, but you know a lot about Trevor Ariza, but do you know about Chucky Brown?
I do. He might be one of the most traded players in NBA history. Was he the most traded? If you know it, you might earn some VC. If you get it wrong, you won't. All right, here's another question for you all.
And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. The view high above our broadcast location tonight, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Anthony Davis was among the top candidates for last season's Defensive Player of the Year award. AD said he takes pride in his defense, adding, anytime guys feel they can score it on me, I take it personally. Kevin, it's going to take an awful lot to get your shots up over the brow. Back to you.
Sure does, DA. Thank you so much. Now a look at the stats for Dennis Schroeder.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. We've got Murray. Porter is out there with Aaron Gordon. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Ramsey in at the shooting guard. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Matthews. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
Here we go. You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Now, here's Jokic.
Screen.
To the middle, here's Porter. No good, shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, but this is a team they faced and beat in the postseason a year ago.
Here's Ramsey. He's covered by Matthews. Here's Murray. The pass to Jokic. James with some nice D. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They played with energy and communicated well. They made things difficult out there.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points on the ballgame. Pass to LeBron. Over Porter. Misses off the right iron. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Murray now top of the key. It's Drummond with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. No one near James as he lets it go. And again, LeBron missing.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now, here's Jokic. He had 10 points in the win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
It was his rebound that stood out even more to me. I mean, they could not keep him off the glass.
In an active player, Gordon can be a handful to keep up with throughout the course of the game.
The Nuggets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
2.
And he makes the first.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
Both shots good from the stripe. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Down low, Jokic with the steal. Pass to Gordon, and Davis sends it back.
Oh, the long reach of Davis. Outstanding at using his wingspan to erase shots.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man, Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Two shots.
First free throw is good.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
And Jokic drops them both. The Lakers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Schroeder against Murray. Stolen by Gordon. Passes it to Ramsey. Knocked loose. Lakers trail by 4. In the corner, it's James. Fires for 3. Sinks the triple.
Oh, that's just great judgment right there from James. He has a firm understanding for when to let it fly.
Here's Ramsey. He had 13 points in the win against Memphis.
And it was the little things, too. I mean, getting to the line, finding ways to get his points any way possible.
And again, Denver no good. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. To the inside, Gordon. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. And Matthews kicks it over to Schroeder. Up again, and Drummond is right there.
He's a phenomenal rebounder. You almost need 2 players to box out Drummond.
Ramsey passes to Jokic. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. A three-pointer off the mark. The Lakers in the lead. Davis inside. He's against Gordon. Count the basket.
Well, even from mid-range, Davis is deadly. Strong mechanics like his work at any distance.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. 4th, Jokic.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
The Nuggets trail by 3. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game. pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense. Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
And the basket by Gordon.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
LeBron passes to Drummond. Now here's Davis. Over Gordon. And Davis can't get it to go.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Open court basketball at his best. The D slow to catch up, and the assist leads him right to the bucket.
Now here's LeBron. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
And how about his defense? 4 blocks on the night. They couldn't keep him down.
Lakers trail by 4. Davis with it. Now guarded by Porter. Shot to stop the run. And it's Davis with the jam.
Embracing contact on the way up. Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
Here's Murray. Porter trying to free himself up. And that one goes long. The Lakers shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Gordon against LeBron. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Ramsey passes to Gordon. Here's Jokic. And again, Denver no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Davis gets it to go.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Well, fans can be impatient, Greg, especially for the fans of teams that are slow to start a season.
And Kevin, the media as well.
Right,
I played in New York, and you know, in that town, you go big or you get talked about, no doubt about it. But with the way things have evolved now, and every team is a national team because every game's televised, it's starting to happen more in some of those smaller markets as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports. And with the pause here, how about the stats for Dennis Schroeder? He's right around 17 points a night, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities 100%.
It's Barton with the drive and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Barton. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. And Davis throws it down hard.
And for a big man, Davis has some sweet dunks in his arsenal. Smooth finish right there.
Now here's Barton. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Murray for three. And Davis pulls it down.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Schroeder finds Davis. Launches a three. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Davis. Now it's a 5-point Laker lead.
Oh, man, I love Davis's ability to read the floor. He's improving his ability to create for others.
Now the pass to Jokic. To the paint, here's McGee. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on LeBron James.
Well, there are a few players in the league that can match McGee's athleticism. I mean, his whole career, he's been a class above with his speed and leap. He'll make the most of it on both ends of the court.
Two shots.
And the first one drops.
And see, Webb, you mentioned it with JaVale McGee. His vertical is off the charts.
Oh, yeah, he can get to alley-oops, GA, that nobody else can. The length and bounce he has is jaw-dropping. I mean, same goes for his shot-blocking abilities when he times it up.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Harrell, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And it's Alex Caruso in for Matthews.
At this point of his career, McGee knows who he is, a hustler, an energy guy who uses his athleticism to his advantage.
Now here is Davis. 11 points for him in that last game against Toronto. Schroeder with the ball. 5 to shoot. Releases. And it's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Caruso, the pass to Harrell. The Lakers working the ball around now, and the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's his first foul. The Lakers making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And here is Los Angeles now. 3-point lead. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kuzma. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role, tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Kuzma. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on it. Here's Gordon following the basket by Marc Gasol.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
That's about as a high percentage a look as you're going to get. Running the floor beautifully.
Now, here is Morris. 11 points for him in that last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Fades and shoots. Gasol with the rebound.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Floats it up there for Harrell. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Oh, man, they built a monster lead here early on, and a lot of this is due to the game plan.
Barton, no luck. Lakers leading by 11, and here we go. Lakers running again. Count it. Schroeder's got 5 now.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
Now, here is Morris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
And it's Schroeder missing.
Well, he's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Took him no time at all on that one. Morris has got it back down to single digits for Denver. Now Harrell. An 11-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
I mean, and you look at his free throw numbers. I mean, it shows you how much pressure he put on the defense.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Inside, Morris takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Now here's Schroeder. 7 points in the game.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Here's Schroeder after the Nuggets pick up 2. And it's sent back by Millsap.
And Millsap with great hands and the anticipation there to block the shot. And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Now, here is Morris. 6 points for him. Outside Millsap. From outside, off the mark. The feed to Harrell. Millsap with the steal. Outside Gordon. To the middle. Rejected by Gasol.
Wow. Trying to challenge Gasol. Big-time two-way player. He gets it done on both ends.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And earlier we got a few words from Marc Gasol regarding his former teammate in Toronto, Kawhi Leonard. And of course, Gasol and Leonard won the championship together in 2019, largely, Greg, because of their ability to play defense and get stops.
And 2 former Defensive Players of the Year on the same team. That's going to be your foundation. But both guys were tremendous at the other end as well, albeit in different ways.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
Taking a look at the Nuggets, Paul Millsap out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Monte Morris. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Clark in at the small forward.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Now Millsap. After the missed 3 from Marc Gasol. No good from Clark.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot, plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
And here are the Nuggets now, following the three by the Lakers. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Tips it. Kuzma pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 16. Here's Schroeder, finished off the break. Schroeder's got 11 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And Gasol sends it back. Here's Caruso. McGee with the block.
And when we mention McGee's outstanding length, there, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Gasol. To the paint. And Harrell slams it in.
Seeing the court like a point, that's Gasol showing the full range of his skills.
The Nuggets trail by 18. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Millsap dishes to Morris.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Caruso, no good. Looking at Denver, they got their last win against Memphis. Basket, good.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Caruso, the pass to Schroeder. McGee with the block. He dishes it to Morris. Clark inside. He's defended by Harrell. Clark the pass to Morris. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Matthews comes in for Alex Caruso. Now here's Schroeder, 11 points in the game.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
The shot by Ramsey, no good. Lakers leading by 16. And the Lakers with another miss. And here we go, Nuggets running again. And again, Denver, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. LeBron, no good. Pass to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And the D has no answer for Murray, just absolutely ferocious at attacking the basket.
Schroeder surveying the floor. The teardrop falls in. Schroeder's got 13.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Denver calls timeout. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
They just looked a step quicker all game long. They knew they had an advantage on offense.
Davis is checked in for Marc Gasol. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a look at this season's stingiest defensive teams. In third, the Lakers.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Now here's Murray. He had 28 points in the win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
Here's LeBron. And it's Denver with the rebound. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
And he comes up with the deuce. Schroeder's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
Down low and stolen by Harrell. And now Davis pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Well, the ball goes to Davis to ensure they convert. He's such a reliable finisher.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 18. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Dennis Schroeder. Greg, is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day who was my favorite. You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
And the Lakers making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Gordon's checked in for Denver. He hits both from the stripe.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Schroeder passes to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Man, the mobility of Drummond is important to his team. When the ball is lobbed his way, it's game over for the defense.
And it's Murray penetrating. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Murray's got 8 points in the quarter.
And his shot, I mean, has come around. I mean, for most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Trying to... Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go hard. Well, come on. We all know LeBron is used to getting fouled, but it's just amazing how he keeps his focus. Such a powerful player.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, GA. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
The agility, the instincts, the power. I mean, James remains a dominant figure on both ends of the floor.
The Nuggets trail by 19. Ramsey passes to Gordon. Here's Murray. There's the three. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And it's Schroeder missing. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Passes to Porter. Here's Jokic. And a miss there on the triple.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
And it goes down 2 points. Schroeder's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. The Nuggets haven't made a mistake at the line yet, 10 of 10.
One shot. One shot.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Los Angeles leading by 15. Here's James, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Porter.
James is such a powerful player. Amazing at how he draws contact on the way up.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
76% on the season
Take
from
a
the
break.
foul line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from James.
Oh, finally he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
And the pass to Jokic, and stolen by Drummond. Outside, Davis. Not going to go that time. Murray with the defensive effort. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Davis. It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. 17-point game. And the rejection by LeBron. Denver's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And again, Denver no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup. LeBron's got 12.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Murray against Schroeder.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, they look like they just want it more right now. You gotta love the hustle.
And Drummond throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now, here's Jokic. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game.
A moment here to look at some numbers
For Jamal Murray.
4th in scoring and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers. Always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. Free throw, good. Jokic. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for the Lakers. And Jokic drops them both. And here is Los Angeles now. Caruso kicks to Davis. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Out to the wing. Ramsey. The Lakers with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, an awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Now here's Davis. He's got 12. Now, here's Jokic for 3. Murray, wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And Murray is so skilled at drawing these types of fouls. He loves getting to the charity stripe.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw good, Murray.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Lakers leading by 16. Matthews scanning the floor. Caruso, the pass to Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And as he's aged in the league, Anthony Davis's offense has changed. Now much more of a face-up player.
Well, and that's where his game's been headed. His shot has improved, and he can step out to the three, facing up and letting him use his burst. Lets him maximize what he can do.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite-level defender, guards multiple positions, and turns away a number of shots.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Now here's Millsap. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. James with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. And Drummond throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here's Murray. Count it.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5. JaVale McGee's checked in for Nikola Jokic.
One shot. One shot.
Free throw good, Murray. 1:21 left in the first half of basketball. LeBron James on the wing. Martin defending. Caruso, no good. The Nuggets trail by 17. And here's Barton. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Drains the three-pointer. Kuzma's got 5.
The timing, the precision. You got to respect Kuzma's ability to drain shots off the pass.
Barton kicks to Gordon. Back to Barton. From past the arc. The Nuggets with a new 14. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Oh, he knows he has to be their defensive anchor. I mean, when Drummond hustles on this end, he can get these blocks.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And the Nuggets making a change here. Morris is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. Murray's got 23.
And with Murray, you have an all-around scorer, someone who feels comfortable shooting from just about any spot on the court. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, give us your take.
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Subs, superb. Oh, I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
And Shaq, your take on Denver.
The shots were not dropping for them, and now they're in a big hole. They got to be talking about a way to get good shots. Their shot selection, pew-wee, not at all what it needed to be.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Matthews out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Drummond in at the center position. Murray the pass to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Over Drummond. And it's Jokic missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
To the inside, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The Lakers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
One shot. One shot.
And that one falls for Davis.
Yeah, the coaching staff values the effect Davis has on the team. I mean, he's a strong enough player that the rest of the guys can really rally around him.
That's a 2 from Gordon. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Ramsey. Back to Murray to halt the run. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And 0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
Davis finds James. That's in there. Davis with the assist. LeBron's got 17 now.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass? Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Ramsey. Lays it up and banks it in. 5 points in the game.
I like to see the ball moving in transition like that. I mean, when your teammates out in front, get them to rock.
To the middle. Here's Drummond. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And that one drops for him. Murray's got 28 points for the game.
He's just not going to give up. I mean, if he has to do it all by himself, that's what he's going to do.
Pulls from the top of the key, and it's off the back rim. No good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Matthews dishes to Davis. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They get the rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on LeBron James.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense trying to rough him up a bit.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Porter.
And there have been some to compare Porter to Kevin Durant. Really a fluid shooter who also possesses amazing athleticism.
Harrell, he's checked in for Drummond. And a switcher also for Denver. Clark, he's checked in for Gordon. So he gets them both. Here's James. 17 points in the game. Outside Matthews. Passes it to Harrell. Schroeder outside. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Over Clark. And Davis can't get it to go. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Ramsey, and he uses the glass on the layup. Ramsey's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Schroeder passes to Davis. Here's Harrell. He's got 6, and Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Lakers making a change here. Gasol's checked in. Here's Harrell. Kicks it out to James. The good-looking shot from the wing. James has got 19 points.
And defensively, I know we say it every game, you have to try to make someone other than LeBron beat you. Easier said than done.
Scooped up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. He doesn't get the second one. Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
Two shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
And he sinks the second. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Murray. Both good from the line that time. Here's Schroeder. He's got 19. Outside Matthews. Shot clock at 5. Back to Schroeder. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Lets it go from 14. Here's James. From deep, Murray with the defensive effort. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And at the charity stripe a season ago, he didn't miss many, 90% on the year.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Clark. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. Morris is checked in for Denver. And so Clark nails both of them. Chris, you played for 5 different teams in your career and a number of different coaches. As you look back, what percentage of great coaching is X's and O's? And what percentage is just inspiring your players and getting them motivated?
X's and O's are probably the most important. You need a coach that can adapt his system to the players on his team, to the teams that are coming up, that can adjust in coaching style. And so I definitely think as far as that, the coaching, the skill set, and the play calling is definitely important. And I think motivation has a part to play as well.
Clark inside. Harrell on him. Lakers leading by 22. Here's Schroeder, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Porter. This is his first chance at the line tonight. First free throw is good. And the Nuggets with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Jokic. Millsap comes in for Clark. And it's Will Barton in for Michael Porter. Schroeder hits them both. The Nuggets have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Morris with the ball. He has 6. Murray for 3. And another miss by Denver.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Matthews kicks it over to Schroeder. 18 feet out. Denver grabs the miss. McGee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And that one's good. Barton.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Schroeder against Morris. 16 feet away. They grab their own miss. And Harrell slams it in.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
McGee, the pass to Morris. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
Free throw good from Morris. Los Angeles leading by 20. The pass to Harrell. Kuzma outside. Matthews, no one around him, drains it from beyond the arc. Matthews has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And he is not shy about pulling the trigger from downtown. Matthews has the eye and the confidence from three-point range that you just love to see.
Here's the break. Pulls up for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Matthews has got 6.
But he doesn't have a clear path to the hoop, so why not? I mean, pull up and bury the 3 in transition.
Morris with the ball. Gasol covering. Here's Millsap. And the rejection by Harrell. Here's Kuzma. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. 7 points in the game.
Guys, they're just getting outworked. I mean, plain and simple. It's got to be more of a collective effort to secure that backboard.
McGee in the high post. Murray, the pass to Barton. And the rejection by Harrell.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
When you see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way, because they know he can go up and get it.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a nonstop parade to the foul line.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Lakers, 4th in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top 3, and checking out Denver. Right now, they're 5 spots below them.
And you know, for the Nuggets, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
They do look like they're the same kind of team they were last year. Good, but not special.
Pass to Murray. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Millsap against Harrell. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. In third, the Lakers.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
It's Kuzma penetrating. And again, no good by the Lakers. Denver's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Morris dishes to Millsap. Murray outside. Back to Morris for 3. McGee. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. McGee's got 4 this quarter.
But see, this is why JaVale McGee is out here. When he hustles like this, his coaches and teammates notice.
No good from Gasol. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Nuggets. Wide open look here for Murray. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. Murray's got 33 points.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Here's Harrell. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Drummond's checked in for Gasol. Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And James subbed in for Alex Caruso. And then for Denver, Jokic has checked in for Millsap. And Gordon subbed in for Monte Morris. .149 left in the third quarter. Barton outside, kicks it to Murray. To the paint, here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Well, that's just too easy for McGee. I mean, the minute he establishes position in this area, the defense is done.
Lobbed up there for Drummond, and he lays in the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Pass to Jokic. 1:09 left in the third. Gordon finds Murray. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Here's Jokic, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
A big you can't really send to the line too much. Jokic, an effective free throw shooter.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 47 seconds left in the third. And Drummond kicks to Davis. And they double up Davis. Down low, Caldwell Pope. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Nice, and you can't forget about the bunnies on Caldwell Pope. I mean, this guy is definitely looking to slam it down whenever he gets an opportunity.
Passes it to Murray. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic tonight at the line, 8 for 8.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And so Murray nails both of them. 17 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Caruso. 7 points in the game. The pass to Lebron. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, fantastic vision. I mean, Bron always cognizant of everyone around him.
And so it's Los Angeles, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Back to the action after this word. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Nuggets, Clark is out there with Jermichael Green. Then there's Monte Morris, and it's Ramsey in at the shooting guard position. Morris inside. Caruso grabs the miss.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The Nuggets shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Here's Clark, and oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And this next draft, Chris, expected to be the last year of the one-and-done rule. Do you approve of the league once again letting high schoolers be drafted?
Well, yeah, I think if we're finally catching back up with the world, if a man can do the various things that you could do after turning 18, why wouldn't you be allowed to go to a job and make money for your family? So, yeah, I definitely think it's the right thing to do.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Lakers shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And here's Denver. Morris into the lane. No good. He's now missed more than he's made. 4 for 9. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Pass to Caruso. Caldwell Pope outside. Ramsey with the rebound. Ramsey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight, and it's sent back by Drummond. They recover it. The 3 from Morris. That one misses, and the Lakers take it the other way. Caruso looking for an opening. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And with the move league-wide for greater representation, some are calling for more diversity in front offices. Chris, some say progress isn't coming fast enough. What do you think?
I think progress hasn't happened fast enough either. Put me on that list. Let me sign that petition. Because even in the coaching ranks, fewer black head coaches this season. You know, teams need to hire the best candidate. No one's saying anything different than that. But the fact of the matter is, they're not interviewing some of the best candidates. That's all. Let some of the best candidates in the door, and they should be hired.
He's perfect from the line this time. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Morris outside. Here's Ramsey. Pass to Clark. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. 4 on the clock, and Green slams it in.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, this is low output for both teams. This is ugly. The defense is having their way so far.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Here's Caruso. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Chris, every season we see teams in a given game or series, they just don't seem to have that same energy. What are some of the reasons teams fall flat?
Well, I think sometimes, you know, the stakes are a little bit higher in the playoffs. The other team is playing hard. Some teams have never gotten to that level before. Some teams, you know, let their guards down at times. You know, then you try to turn it on, but you're already on the ropes.
And the first one at the line is good. Markieff Morris is checked in for Drummond. And Denver also making a switch. Bowles checked in. That one is no good. The Nuggets shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the size Ball has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Bol.
And like his father, Manute, Bol's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Caruso, pass to Morris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Bol.
Morris isn't afraid of getting whacked. In fact, he welcomes it when he's going up to shoot.
Free throw good from Morris.
You know, I like Morris. He's a valuable contributor on both ends of the floor. Now, he's a sniper from deep, and he can definitely lock you up on D as well.
And Morris drops them both. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Morris looking over the floor. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Feeds it to Dudley. Over Morris. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Ramsey passes to Green. To the wing right side. 6 to shoot. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Two shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Morris outside. There's the pass to Bull. Over Morris. Bull can't hit. Lakers have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter here, going 0 for 4 so far. And again, the Lakers no good. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Here's Ramsey. Clark trying to get open. Shots good by Ramsey. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
With the fadeaway. Off the left rim and out. The Nuggets shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Clark kicks to Morris. Looking to end his cold spell. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Morris with the bucket.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
L.A. has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Caruso, the pass to Horton Tucker. And here is Dudley. Caldwell Pope outside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Got a hand on it.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Here's Ramsey. Out to Morris. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And Morris drops them both. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Morris finds Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. Tries again. Morris passes to Dudley. Some solid defense from Clark. And Bull wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple. And Los Angeles guys shooting at 46%, making some buckets. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Green, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the Lakers get called for the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Green. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Timeout called the Lakers.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jamal Murray.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And the Nuggets making a change here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Bull. Aaron Gordon comes in for Green. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Clark. And it's Jamal Murray in for Morris. Denver on D. LeBron outside. Pass to Davis. Over Gordon. And the shot no good, a bit short. Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Porter passes to Murray. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They're going to be relying on him here late. I mean, just think about it. Hoping to come from behind, he just needs to keep doing what he's been doing.
1 shot.
Lakers leading by 21. Bounce pass, Schroeder. Lets it fly from 18. James, no good. Here's Denver now. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from McGee.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
Floats it up for Davis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Shoots it up. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And shots like this are why people are just so high on Porter. Has such a quick release on that jumper.
Harrell kicks to James. Porter with the steal. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And it's McGee with the jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. James with the bucket.
And James is super strong, incredible at powering through the defense.
The Nuggets trail by 17. Pass to Murray. Shoots over Schroeder. Offensive rebound. Passes it to Ramsey. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Inside. Here's LeBron. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
When James gets you in the air, I mean, you're toast. He's superb at going right into the contact.
First one falls for him. Wesley Matthews checked in for the Lakers. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And it's the Nuggets ball. They're on a 19-6 run. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. The first one falls. No good on the second free throw. Here's Ramsey. He's covered by Matthews and stolen by LeBron. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And both free throws good for James. Schroeder dishes to LeBron. Now Harrell. And there's the pass to Davis. Back to Harrell. Trying to get open is Davis. And Harrell, the bucket on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 6 assists here tonight. The Nuggets trailed by 19. Now here's Murray. Shoots over Schroeder. The Nuggets with another miss. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. LeBron passes to Davis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Davis has got 21 in the game.
He can dominate. I mean, beat you up in so many ways. And Davis is giving this D a thumping tonight.
Davis against Gordon. Here's Ramsey. Drops in the tray.
Well, maybe he's not a priority for the D, but come on, man. Gotta have somebody keeping track of him.
LeBron against Porter. Chalk up 2 there. James has got 12 points in just the second half.
And if you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Murray kicks to Porter. Gordon inside. Covered by LeBron. And the basket by Gordon.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Harrell. Davis dishes to LeBron. Floats it up there for Harrell.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Andre Drummond.
When his defense gave them the spark they needed, protecting the rim with purpose. They were afraid to bring the ball inside against the big fella.
It's stolen by Morris. There's 57 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. To the paint, here's Dudley. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
No good with the triple. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Caldwell Pope passes to Dudley. He feeds it to LeBron. It's deflected. Barton outside. Outside, Green. Over Dudley. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. See you later.
The NBA 2K League Season 4 draft was impressive. There is a ton of new talent headed to the league,
including Zaya Minor, one of 2 women drafted this season. She's headed to Mavs Gaming, and she's bringing some competitive experience.
We caught up with her after the draft to learn more about this powerhouse player. Check it out.
With the 52nd overall pick, Mavs Gaming selects Ziggy Zaya from Washington, D.C.
Welcome, Zaya, to NBA 2K TV.
Thank you so much for having me here. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. So the draft happened. You were drafted to Mavs Gaming. What's that feeling like for you?
It's super duper.
And the 76ers showing off their style as they arrived at the arena today. No shortage of fashion sense in this group. The Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City, our sight tonight. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening. DA, thank you. And at the start of the new year, a look here at the Rookie of the Year race. Some great young players making their entree into the NBA. Well, you look at Williams, not in the top 5 currently, but he's amidst some terrific talent nonetheless, and there's still plenty of time for him.
And to be there among the top 10 of this very talented rookie class really says a lot about his potential.
You know what? I feel like he's only scratching the surface of what he can become. A terrific talent who's willing to put in the work.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Green out there with George Hill. And it's Simmons in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Lowry Markkanen is out there with Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. Now here is Hill. Passes it to Green.
Come to me, come to me.
And with a grueling season ahead, Steve, we're already seeing load management for a number of players.
I love that player health is #1 on everyone's mind. Minimizing injuries has become a focal point for this league. Just hope it doesn't affect chemistry at the end.
White, wide open, he fires. Good on the 3-point shot.
This is what they like about Markkanen. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
Simmons passes to Hill. Over to the left wing. Here's Embiid. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
And the first one drops.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
And Embiid drops them both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
White against Hill. White dishes to Williams. Down low. Here's Vucevic. It's hauled in by Harris.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
Embiid. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Mo Wagner's checked in for Vucevic. And Embiid drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
White looking around. And the rejection by Embiid.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Now here's White. He had 15 points last outing. Here's the lob for Harris. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
The pass to Simmons. Bounce pass from Hill. Here's the floater. And Simmons with the lay-in.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Well, as usual, a lot of offense in the NBA is being generated from the small forward position this season. And here are the league's best at that position. Fifth on the list, Tobias Harris.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
The small forward position is traditionally a lot of scoring from that position. These fellas carry on that tradition.
Oh, sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
Here's White. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. White's got 6 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Harris. And that one is off. Excellent D there from Markkanen. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. And it's White missing. The 76ers leading by 6. Outside, Green. Pass to Simmons. Shoots over White. The shot comes out, and Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
For 3, Harris. Good on the triple. Harris has got his second bucket tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And stolen by Simmons. The 3 from Hill. Markkanen pulls it in. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Markkanen's got the ball. Williams' shot is off. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run.
And Hill very steady at the free throw line. Not the guy you want to give any cheap fouls against.
For Philadelphia, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
George Hill, you know, he's one of the more versatile guards we have in the game. He can defend ones or twos, one of those players who could fit in on any team in the league.
Both free throws good from Hill.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Bulls trail by 9. Outside, White. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Hill.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Two shots.
And that one falls for White. And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
And both free throws good for White.
Kobe White just erupted his rookie year in the NBA, set a franchise record with Chicago for most threes in a quarter.
Harris outside. Back to Embiid. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The 76ers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
Shooting two.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
Here's White. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Look at Kobe White attack and adjusting to contact. Beautiful play.
Marking in against Simmons. Harris inside. It's blocked.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
For three, Levine nailed from three-point land. Levine's got 5 points so far.
Nice form, the elbow right in line. Zach LaVine has a fantastic looking shot.
Green with the ball. Playing Brooklyn, he was nearly unstoppable. Rebound by Williams.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
The 76ers leading by 4. Now here is Harris. He really was a guy who also stepped up in that win against the Nets.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
White, a good look. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight.